Since there was no place at the bottom of the board, I am shifting the equation number 5 on the top of the board now. So the equation number 5 is g into y minus L into x is equal to g2 y2 minus L2 into x2. I want to rearrange this equation one more time. What I will do, I will put only term y on the left hand side of this equation and the rest of the things on the right hand side. Let us see what happens. Y is equal to L divided by G into X. Since I want Y only on left hand side, I am shifting minus Lx to right hand side. So once it goes to right hand side, it becomes plus. So Lx is minus Lx goes to plus Lx on the right hand side of the equation. Dividing by G to whole equations after shifting minus Lx to the right hand side. So Lx divided by this G, L by G into X. Similarly, the rest of the terms plus G2 upon G into Y2 minus L2 upon G into X2. This is equation number 6. Let us check whether we have written it correctly or not. Lx goes to this side, means Lx divided by G plus G2 into Y2 divided by G minus L2 into X2 divided by G. So the equation which we have rewritten by rearranging the terms is correct now. This is the equation of straight line now. How? How can we say that this is the equation of a straight line? If you look at the diagram, you are able to see the solvent coming in the column at the top has the composition of solute X2. What if the solvent is pure, means free of solute? What if? It means that X2 is equal to 0. If the solvent introduced at the top of the column is free of solute, means X2 is equal to 0. Therefore, how will it affect this equation? If X2 becomes equal to 0, we can again rewrite this equation as y is equal to L by G into X plus G2 by G into Y. This whole terms goes to 0 as since X2 is equal to 0 when the solvent to be introduced at the top of the absorption column for absorption purpose contains no solute, that is X2 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of straight line now. Y is equal to mx plus c. This is the intercept, which is the constant value, and x coordinate and y coordinates. So y is equal to mx, where m is a slope and which is equal to L by G. L is equal to mx plus c, where L by G is a slope and this term is as an intercept. This is the material balance over, the material balance equation over the absorption column. And similar is the equation of an operating line for the absorption column for absorption section. As in a rectifying column, in case of distillation, that is fractional distillation, we have seen two sections. The top section means the section above the feed plate is called as the rectifying section or enriching section, and the part below or the section below the feed plate is stripping section. Here also there is one stripping section and there is one absorption section, but there is no feed plate here, as we are introducing either at the top or at the bottom. So there is no feed plate. In this case, stripping is used for a regeneration of the solvent to be recycled, so that we should have the optimum amount or the minimum amount of the fresh solvent as a top-up solvent to be used at the top of the column. So this is the equation of a straight line in which L by G is its slope and G2 by G into Y2 is an intercept on XY diagram, that is equilibrium